Big Zang 2025 wasn't just the celebration of trophies, it became a vivid canvas reflecting the cultural and societal currents of contemporary South Korea. In an era where entertainment transcends passive consumption and evolves into a mirror of national sentiment, this year's Big Zang Awards emerged as a powerful manifesto of an industry rising from crisis. 1. A festival of entertainment, but not merely for entertainment. On May 5, 2025, the 61st Big Zang Arts Awards dazzled with red carpets, celebrity glitz, and seemingly predictable glamour. But beneath the lights and gowns was a fierce, silent battle, a battle between tradition and innovation, between art for art's sake and art as a vehicle of survival. It was no coincidence that the two highest honors, Daesang, Grand Prize, went to the TV program Culinary Class Wars and the film Harbin. Harbin was a historical and political epic, while Culinary Class Wars was a competitive cooking show stylized like a survival game. These unconventional choices mirrored Korea's current cultural appetite, not just for entertainment, but for narratives that resonate deeply with reality. 2. The cooking show that revived a dying industry. Post-COVID economic tremors devastated South Korea's restaurant industry. But Culinary Class Wars, with its intense format reminiscent of Physical 100 and its fusion of traditional Korean culinary values, rose to continental acclaim. Its Daesang win wasn't just an artistic nod, it was a recognition of creative resilience. This show didn't just entertain, it sparked renewed interest in culinary professions, boosted local businesses, and revitalized public pride in Korean cuisine. Viewers who had turned to TikTok and YouTube were drawn back to television by the sound of sizzling pans and the drama of kitchen showdowns. 3. When Life Gives You Tangerines, 1 tangerine, 4 trophies. The healing drama When Life Gives You Tangerines swept 4 major awards: Best Drama, Best Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Supporting Actress, cementing its status as more than a fan favorite. It became a cultural bomb. In a year when millions struggled with mental exhaustion, this quiet, tender story centered on a simple fruit, the tangerine, symbolized recovery, resilience, and life's sweetness. Its success underscored the demand for healing dramas that not only comfort but also subtly challenge societal norms. 4. Kim Tae-ri, a bow that defined excellence. Kim Tae-ri's win for her role in Jongin, a visually experimental and emotionally complex drama about music and identity, was not just a victory over contenders like IU or Jang Nara, it was a triumph for actors who embrace artistic risks. On the male side, Yo Ji-hoon was awarded Best Actor for The Trauma Code, a medical rescue drama that struck a nerve in post-pandemic Korea, where public discourse around the healthcare system remains tense. These wins weren't about popularity, they signaled a pivot toward relevance and depth in storytelling. 5. Comebacks, but not in the way you'd expect. One of the night's most talked about moments came not from the speech or performance but from a camera pan. When a clip of Song Hye-kyo's 2023 win was shown, the camera caught a reflective Lee Byung-hun, her ex-lover, in the audience. Media outlets exploded. Yet this fleeting moment revealed a deeper truth: Big Zang isn't just about present achievements, it's a stage where past, present, and future collide. As legends fade from the spotlight, a new generation of actors rises, not with scandals or noise, but with raw performance and quiet devotion to their craft. 6. Byung Woo-seok and Kim Hae-yoon, a snapshot of nostalgia and hope. When Lovely Runner stars Byung Woo-seok and Kim Hae-yoon took the stage to accept their popularity awards, the crowd erupted. But this wasn't just fan service, it was a symbolic reunion. In an industry rife with manufactured romance and crumbling OTPs, on-screen couples, their shared moment gave fans a rare glimpse of authenticity. Whether or not they're together off-screen mattered little, their connection, real or performed, was enough to make people believe in the emotional power of storytelling again. 7. Post-pandemic proclamation, Big Zang as a cultural barometer. Big Zang 2025 underscored one truth: Korean art is no longer confined to entertainment. It now serves as a tool for healing, social commentary, and even economic revival. The awards didn't go to the trendiest names but to the stories that moved the nation. The grand win for Harbin, a politically charged war film, and the acclaim for a cooking show aren't contradictions, they are revelations. Big Zang has evolved into a cultural compass, one that points toward the issues and narratives that matter most in a changing Korea. Conclusion: Big Zang, an awards show or a manifesto for a generation? In a world where content often prioritizes speed and virality over substance, Big Zang 2025 offered a different vision, one of introspection, resilience, and impact. Behind every trophy stood not just a name or a face, but a story that mirrored the nation's journey. That's why millions tuned in, not just to see who won, but to feel that, somehow, through drama, film, and even reality TV, art could still make us whole.